Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly win friends and influence others? The secret to their charm lies in their ability to navigate interpersonal relationships and communicate effectively. It's not about being the most charismatic or the most outgoing. It's about understanding and connecting with others on a deeper level. In this context, one book stands as a beacon of wisdom, guiding us through the complex maze of human relationships. That book is none other than How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This timeless classic, penned in the early 20th century, remains as relevant today as it was then. Carnegie's magnum opus is divided into 4 enlightening sections, each focusing on different aspects of interpersonal relationships and communication. The first section, Techniques in Handling People, emphasizes the importance of avoiding criticism and instead offering genuine appreciation. It highlights the significance of making others feel important and valued. It's about fostering a sense of respect and understanding, which forms the bedrock of any successful relationship. The second part, Ways to Make People Like You, suggests that showing genuine interest in others and being a good listener can help build strong relationships. Carnegie also emphasizes the importance of smiling, using people's names, and talking about their interests. The third section, How to Win People Over to Your Way of Thinking, advises finding common ground and understanding others' perspectives instead of arguing or criticizing. Carnegie underscores the importance of avoiding direct confrontation and focusing on shared goals. The final section, How to Change People's Behavior Without Causing Resentment, explores strategies for positively influencing others' behavior. It emphasizes the importance of providing constructive feedback, encouraging cooperation, and avoiding negative reinforcement. By understanding and applying these principles, we can enhance our relationships, improve our communication skills, and ultimately, increase our influence on others. Surely you're intrigued to know more about these techniques, aren't you? Scene script. First, we delve into the art of handling people. In the realm of interpersonal relationships, the way we handle people can make or break our connections. Dale Carnegie, in his seminal work How to Win Friends and Influence People, provides us with vital techniques for managing these interactions. One of the primary insights Carnegie imparts is the importance of avoiding criticism. It's an innate human tendency to react defensively to criticism, which often leads to resentment and fractures relationships. Instead, he advocates for a focus on the positive. For instance, if a colleague is perpetually late for meetings, instead of reprimanding them, appreciate their contributions when they do arrive on time. This positive reinforcement encourages desired behavior without causing friction. Next, he emphasizes the power of genuine appreciation. Genuine appreciation is not mere flattery. It's a sincere recognition of another's efforts or qualities. For example, if a teammate has done an exceptional job on a project, don't just say, "Good job." Instead, specify what you admired about their work, like their attention to detail or creative problem solving. This kind of appreciation makes people feel valued and motivates them to continue performing well. Lastly, Carnegie underscores the significance of making others feel important. Everyone wants to feel valued and recognized. It's about more than just acknowledging achievements. It's about recognizing the inherent worth of individuals. So, when interacting with others, ask about their experiences, listen attentively, and show genuine interest in their perspectives. This will not only make them feel important, but will also foster a strong bond between you. These techniques may seem simple, but they hold the key to building and maintaining meaningful relationships. By avoiding criticism, offering genuine appreciation, and making others feel important, we can create an environment of mutual respect and understanding. Remember, meaningful relationships start with how well you handle others. Scene script. Next, let's unravel the secret to being likable. Ever wondered why some people are magnets for friendship and admiration? Dale Carnegie's insights from his work, How to Win Friends and Influence People, offer us the answer. The essence of these secrets is not in grand gestures, but in the simplicity of genuine human interaction. Firstly, showing genuine interest in others is a fundamental step. People love to feel valued, And nothing communicates this better than sincere curiosity about their lives, their interests, their experiences. Remember, every person you meet is a book filled with stories waiting to be read. So let them share their narratives. Being a good listener is another powerful tool in the arsenal of likability. Active listening isn't just about staying silent when someone else is talking. It's about truly engaging, responding, and showing that you value what they're saying. It's about making the other person feel heard and understood. Next, never underestimate the power of a smile. This simple act can bridge gaps, build rapport, and communicate friendliness. A warm, genuine smile is an open invitation for others to connect with you. Now, let's talk about the magic of using people's names. Our name is a significant part of our identity. When you use someone's name in conversation, it's like a melody to their ears. It shows them that they're not just another face in the crowd, but an individual you acknowledge and respect. Finally, talking about other people's interests. This isn't about pretending to be interested in things you're not, but about finding common ground or learning something new. Every conversation is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to find shared passions or perspectives. To put it simply, being likable is about being genuinely interested in others. It's about listening and validating their experiences, about smiling and showing warmth, about using their names to recognize their individuality, and about engaging in their interests. Being likable isn't a mystery, it's a conscious effort. But the rewards of this effort are immeasurable, leading to richer, deeper, and more fulfilling relationships. Now, how can you win people over to your way of thinking without friction? Picture this. You're in a meeting, and you have a great idea that you believe could revolutionize your project. But you're met with resistance. How do you navigate this situation? How do you get your colleagues to see things from your perspective without causing tension or conflict? This is where Dale Carnegie's principles come into play. The first thing you need to do is find common ground. Before you present your idea, identify a shared interest or goal that ties your idea to the interests of your colleagues. This sets the stage for cooperation and mutual understanding. Think about it as building a bridge. If you start from your side of the river and try to reach the other side without considering the current or the distance, you're likely to fail. But if you start by finding a point in the middle, where both sides can meet comfortably, you're more likely to succeed. Next, seek to understand others' perspectives. This involves active listening and empathy. When you show that you understand and acknowledge their concerns or ideas, you create a space of trust and openness. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything they say, but understanding their viewpoint can help you frame your idea in a way that addresses their concerns or aligns with their interests. Now, this next point is crucial. Avoid direct confrontation. People are more likely to resist when they feel attacked or cornered. Instead, focus on the shared goals and the positive outcomes your idea could bring. Paint a picture of success that everyone can see themselves in. Finally, remember that this is not about imposing your ideas on others, but about sharing a vision and working together to achieve it. This requires patience, respect, and a willingness to compromise. Influencing thought is not about dominance. It's not about proving that you're right and others are wrong. It's about understanding and cooperation. It's about bringing people together to work towards a common goal. Remember, influencing thought is not about dominance, but about understanding and cooperation. Lastly, how can you change people's behavior without causing resentment? This is a question that many of us grapple with. The answer lies in the art of influencing others positively, a skill that Dale Carnegie has masterfully dissected in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This final section from Carnegie's book provides us with invaluable strategies for shaping behavior without sparking animosity. One of the most critical aspects of this approach is providing constructive feedback. It's not about pointing out what's wrong, it's about highlighting opportunities for improvement. For instance, instead of saying, "You're always late," you might say, "I've noticed you've had trouble with punctuality. How can we work on this together?" Equally important is encouraging cooperation. This means working with the person, not against them. It's about creating a sense of unity and shared goals. By doing so, you're not just dictating change. You're fostering an environment where change is a collective effort. For example, if you're trying to encourage a team to meet deadlines instead of demanding compliance, you could say, let's figure out a plan to make sure we're all on track. One of the most challenging but crucial principles to adhere to is avoiding negative reinforcement. It can be tempting to use criticism or punishment to spur change. However, this often leads to resentment and resistance. Positive reinforcement, on the other hand, encourages change by rewarding the behavior we want to see. So instead of reprimanding a late employee, consider recognizing and appreciating those who are consistently punctual. In essence, changing people's behavior without causing resentment is about respect and empathy. It's about understanding the person you're trying to influence, working with them towards a common goal, and recognizing their efforts along the way. It's not about control, but about guiding positive change. Remember, true influence comes not from exerting power, but from fostering understanding and cooperation. And with that, we've explored the final section of Dale Carnegie's insightful book. It's not about control, but about guiding positive change. In conclusion, how we interact with others greatly influences our personal and professional success. Our journey through Dale Carnegie's timeless wisdom has shown us the power of effective communication and the art of winning friends and influencing people. Let's take a moment to retrace our steps. We started by understanding the techniques in handling people, where we learned the value of steering clear from criticism and embracing genuine appreciation. We found out that making others feel important and valued is not just kind, it's strategic. Then we explored ways to make people like us. Carnegie's advice? Show genuine interest in others and be a good listener. Remember the power of a simple smile, the magic in using people's names, and the connection that comes from talking about their interests. Next, we learned how to win people over to our way of thinking. The key isn't in arguing or criticizing, but in finding common ground and understanding others' perspectives. Avoid direct confrontation and focus instead on shared goals. It's not about winning an argument, it's about winning a friend. We capped it off with how to change people's behavior without causing resentment. We discovered strategies for positively influencing others, such as providing constructive feedback, encouraging cooperation, and avoiding negative reinforcement. Handling others with care and respect can yield amazing results. Every technique we've discussed has a place in our daily lives. Whether you're navigating a tough negotiation, having a heart-to-heart with a loved one, or simply trying to win over a new acquaintance, these principles can help you succeed. But remember, knowledge isn't power until it's applied. So I encourage you, start applying these techniques in your own interactions. Remember, each interaction is an opportunity to win friends and influence people. So, are you ready to make your next interaction count? If you found this content valuable, do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more such insightful content. Let's learn and grow together.